with this edition of Paranormal Snapshot, where we keep an eye on the paranormal. My name is T. Walt's not here today. Today's snapshot is about a man and his two friends who had a bizarre encounter out at Area 51 that may have been out of this world. Now, to protect their identities, we have changed their names to Frank, Mrs. K, and Mrs. M. On the night of December 8th and the early morning of December 9th, 1996, Frank and his two friends came face to face with a craft that may best be described as extraordinary.
Okay, I'm going to switch to different color photos.
This is the only one. Oh, there's gonna be something blinking. I saw a blink too.
I'm holding the camera totally still and this thing is moving. That's not even me.
It's like it's giving off all that light, like it's shining up the area around it.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we can get over there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I got him.
Can you even see the dome?
Yeah.
Are you able to film it?
Yeah, I got him now.
You got him now?
Yeah.
Got it screen light?
Trying to focus it.
Want to go outside?
No.
Yeah. Isn't it? Smack in the hill. Just watch it, okay? It's getting lighter.
I can't keep this stupid camera still. Oh, it's gone.
It's gone.
The video that Frank took in the early morning of December 9th, 1996 is kind of pretty incredible. It's unfortunate that his batteries died before he had a chance to videotape that amazing face-to-face encounter with that UFO that had the little red light on top. However, at least we get a good idea that Frank was out there and he was capturing something quite extraordinary. Next, Frank will go over the video himself and give you guys a little input on what he saw that night. Also, be sure to check the slideshow on Examiner.com of the article Little Red Light Encounter for some of the pictures that Frank sent me, as well as a diagram that he drew for us depicting what occurred that night.
What I thought was a diesel truck coming down the road, or possibly a police car, an old-fashioned police car. If you're looking at the video now, you can actually see me changing the different types of imagery that I can actually do with the camera. And it's an older camera, so I was able to do that back then. I don't know nowadays you can do that. But as you can tell, you have two little lights there, and then at the very top you'll see another light kind of appear and kind of turn itself off. And we're on Farm Road, and this object that you're looking at is on Highway 375 coming down the road towards us. And again, I'm switching through the scopes on different types of effects that my camera can do. And the main reason we're sitting on Farm Road was because a light caught our eye that was directly in front of us at a distance, and that's when I pan over to the right, and now I'm directly looking forward through the front windshield of the Thunderbird, and you'll see on the upper right hand side you'll see a couple lights flickering at a distance. It should show up here in a second. So those two lights are just basically just hanging in midair, not moving around, and just sitting there. And I see a couple lights flashing in the background. And that's the main reason we're just sitting there in the middle of the desert watching those lights at a distance. And the next frame, you're going to see me roll down the window. You're going to hear my window roll down, and I'm going to flash my high beams. And when I do that, you'll see the reference between how the distance of the highway to the object that is directly in front of us. And there is the mile marker, and the object's directly above it, just hanging. And again, I'm going through all the effects of the camera just to see it better, because through the viewfinder I could not see the object because it was so dark out there. And again, this object's just sitting there hovering. And now this next clip here is, we were at Black Mailbox before everything occurred, and this light appears out of nowhere in the middle of the desert, and then it just shuts off. And there it is.
I hope you enjoyed this edition of iParanormal Snapshot, where we keep an eye on the paranormal. Be sure to check out the full edition of iParanormal when Wall and myself will go over the whole incident. You can find that on YouTube when it comes out.